Good morning everybody and welcome back to my channel for an eventing vlog, isn't it, Addie? You got your little Batman cape on, haven't you? Yes, had that on overnight because I was organised, got everything all packed and Addie plaited. Don't scratch them out. Yeah, I know it's annoying. It's alright, you'll be in a trailer in a minute gobbling down your hay now. Thank you. Yeah, because we are about to load up. The horses are in. Say hello to you as well, Spritey. Hey, you've come in, had some breakfast, and we are good to go. I'm planning to leave it in 11 minutes, very precise. But we are heading up to Chard today for potentially, I feel a bit sad saying this, our penultimate event. We have got this one entered, obviously, today, and then we have also got Little Gatcombe, and I don't know if Little Gatcombe might be our final event of the season. I am so umming about doing Bicton at the end of the year, so yeah, it could be potentially our second to last event. As I say, we're heading up to Chard, we're doing the 100, so just going up. The aim is just to have a good day, have a fun day, and hopefully, fingers crossed, gain our second MER at 100. Now, obviously, we have done 100s in the riding club, but that doesn't go towards us British eventing wise. So we have actually only got one, which was at Chard this time last year, where we stepped up and did our first ever 100. And it was a very wet and wild and windy. It wasn't actually wet, I don't think. I think it was just very, very windy. So hopefully it's looking pretty still out there now, but obviously it is a little bit of a travel. Not too bad. We are going up and back in a day, which is nice because I feel like all the eventing that we have done recently has been overnight stays. So it is nice going up and back. It's about 2 3 quarters of an hour drive. So yeah, we're not starting off too early. We're going to be leaving at about 6:30. I'm on at 8 minutes past 12, and then it's all quite quick concession for all the phases, which is also very nice. And we should be home, fingers crossed, in daylight as well. So yeah, good day ahead, I feel, is coming. Obviously picking up super groom Susie, she's coming along. But yeah, everything is packed. Just had my final little glance around, you know, like you do, just double checking that I haven't forgotten anything, but I think we're all good. Just need to take up the grooming bag with me. She does need to have quite a good groom, but I know Susie will enjoy that, so that's a little present to her. Whilst I'm doing quarter markers and studs and all, I'm sure Susie won't mind popping a brush over her. She's not actually that bad, but I think she's lied down, and I didn't put a rug on you, did I? No. We have got stain remover as well, just in case you've got any poo stains on you, but otherwise we will get on the road and we'll see you probably as we are travelling up. Hopefully not going to make this mammoth vlog hours of footage captured, but Susie is coming, so who knows. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy coming along with us. As always, guys, please don't forget to give this video a like if you do enjoy it, because it really does help spread it around YouTube and spread it far and wide. And of course, hit that all important subscribe button if you don't already. I usually say that at the end, but I thought I would just get that in there earlier in the vlog today. Actually, thank you very much for your comments on my latest vlogs as well, because it is very much appreciated. I need to have a little proper good catch up on all comments, but I really do appreciate them as well. And I love reading them, knowing that you guys enjoy it, your feedback that you give me, the bits that you enjoy, don't quite enjoy. And yeah, I feel like I've had quite a few different kind of vlogs going out recently, and your feedback has been very much appreciated. But we are back to eventing today, which I know is a firm favourite across you all. So like I say, I hope that you enjoy coming along with us for our next 100 at Chard. We haven't got very far. This is the little spot where I picked Susie up from, and she's got it in the car. Not really said many words. She's pretty sleepy. I did just say to her, I was like, I feel like I really need to film you. And bless her, she said that she would print my numbers for me because she likes to print it on nice cards, so it goes into the number bibs nice and easy and slides in. And I almost messaged her again last night, just going, just double checking, are you definitely doing number, or do I need to do it? Because I could have done it. And she's gone in the car, and we're just driven up there, and she remembered. I mean, fair play that she remembered before we had even got to the next like junction. So we've just turned around and she's run back in. There she is running along. I wonder if that's made her more awake now. Oh, she's locked out. Hey, well done. Are you more awake now?
No.
I'm surprised you didn't bring your pillow back.
I know I was going to, but I thought I haven't really got time for this.
Wow, have we ever heard Susie sound so
tired? Do you know what? I was less tired when I'd got off a plane.
Yeah, because you felt refreshed. Because you've just been on holiday, haven't you?
Oh yeah, again.
Did you not sleep very well last night?
No.
Oh.
I think I won't sleep till like 2 AM. I went down a TikTok rabbit hole.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I was watching a series and I was like, I've got to turn it off because I was so into it. So I was like, I need to turn it off to go to sleep. But
yeah, I just went down the TikTok hole. We've all done it.
It's usually when you sat on the toilet.
Wow.
Don't you find that though? You scroll and then you're like, why am I still sat on the toilet? I've been done ages.
I remember that when I go and do my first wild wee one time.
Oh, I wouldn't do it when I was having a wild wee. That would be a weird position to be in, wouldn't it? Right, can we go?
Yeah.
We are 10 minutes out. It's been a very nice journey.
Of course it has, because you're with me.
Yeah. My mum and dad, bless them, have decided that they're going to make the trip up because it's not actually that far away from home. So they are coming up for the day. But trying to explain to my mum how to download, well not download, how to enter the postcode into maps on a phone. I have to admit, I was testing my patience. Sorry, Mum, but you just take for granted that we know how to do it. And
I did actually record a little bit, Emily, so I reckon you should insert it here to show people.
I think I was very patient, actually.
Oh no, not you. I mean to show people. So okay. I think insert here.
So type in map, M-A-P.
Yeah.
And does maps come up as an icon, top left?
It comes up as map, yeah, with the blue thing and an arrow, yeah?
Yeah, so click onto that one.
Yeah, there's one up the top which has got help map.
Not help map, you just want to have maps. So yes, there you go, there's the little snippet of that. And now Susie and I are on to today's debate. Not a debate, actually. It's about lettuce.
Shall I come on camera now? Is that my cue? Oh, we got a phone call.
Oh, it's Mother.
Oh no. Hang on, we'll come back to you.
Hello.
Right, so we was talking about grass, weren't we? Yeah, what was we saying?
We're talking about lettuce, and you said that lettuce. It's like eating grass, because apparently when you're a child, everybody eats grass. But I can't say that I can remember doing that, or that I can remember what it tastes like.
I think everyone in their life has eaten a piece of grass.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not.
But you can't remember what the grass tastes like.
No, and I don't know how you can remember that it tastes
like grass, like lettuce.
Yeah, because it's not. You get loads of different type of lettuces.
I don't know. I just don't like the taste of lettuce. It does taste like grass to me.
You don't like the taste of it. I thought you were going to say that it's because of the texture. That I could understand, but the taste I don't understand.
No, I think it's the
When was
taste.
the last time you tried lettuce?
Oh God, you're going to make me try lettuce now, aren't you?
In a sandwich or in a wrap or something like that. It's a lovely bit of texture in there.
It just tastes like you put grass in my burger.
Weird.
Please can you comment below, guys, if you are also not a lettuce lover, and if you are a lettuce lover, what type of lettuce do I need to try?
I just like an iceberg lettuce. Just something
Is that
simple.
like crispy?
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't like that.
Why? You like crispy chicken?
Yeah, well, it's different. I like crispy chicken from McDonald's. Anyway, I'm decided I'm not having. Anyway, I'll pan you back to Emily because my arm's aching. I've decided I'm not having McDonald's now on venting days.
Okay.
Do you know why? Because it's too many calories.
Well, you're not allowed to be on my channel if you ever say anything about too many calories.
Oh, great.
I'm not a calorie counter.
Am I sacked then? Am I sacked?
Yeah.
Oh God, if only I knew it was going to take that, I would have done it a lot sooner. Chard Equestrian. I love it at this venue. Do you like this venue, Emily?
I do like this venue, and I hope it's not going to be quite as windy as last year. Remember that?
Oh yeah, it was like
quite
winter.
a wild dress up.
But I really, really like this venue. Everything's nice and close together, and it's just nice and chilled out. I like it.
Not many don't have to walk very far.
Yeah, although I have woken up a bit now, so I should be alright. Right, let's. Oh, I just love seeing all the ponies. I love it. Look. Look, it's a Spritey.
No, it's not.
Oh, alright, well, it looks a little bit like her.
It's just because it's chestnut. It's got white socks though. Sprite hasn't got white socks.
No, I know, but it's the colour.
Where are we going to go?
Okay, so I just said to Emily, would she mind if I shared this with you guys? Because it's like a little tip I find really useful when like grooming for somebody, when you go eventing. So what we do is Emily has like a little look at her times as to what she is doing on the eventing day, and then she'll come up with like a little schedule which she then texts to me. So what time we're leaving, I've got it here. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on screen. Oh no, it's focusing on me. Can you
Pull
see?
it back a little bit.
Pull it back a little bit. Oh, there we go.
Move your
Look.
hand.
There we go. So you can see when we're leaving, what time we're planning on like doing the cross-country course, what time she wants to start getting dressed. It has focus back on me, but you get the idea. What time she wants to like do the plaiting, what time she wants to tack up and get changed, and what time she wants to aim to get on in time for the dressage. And it's a really, really like useful tool, because then I don't have to keep asking her, oh, what time do you want to get on, or what do you want to do? And it's very organised for you, Emily. I'm very impressed.
What, because I'm organised?
Yeah. You're upset because I threw you under the bus on Instagram the other day, aren't you?
You didn't throw me under the bus at all. It makes me laugh that you think that I'm not organised when I actually think I am organised.
You are organised in some things, it's just other things are a bit last minute.
My cross-country course is up here, look. So we're going to head out to the start now. Go walk it, optimum time 4 minutes 27. But I believe it is on the cross-country app, so we'll have a little look for that a second. And hopefully you can download it, and then I don't need to record it. Nice coming to an event that you've been to before, because you know the way of the land and you know where things are, so you're not. Don't get me wrong, I love going to new venues and figuring them out, but every now and again it is nice just to go, oh, we've been here before, we know what we do, we know where we're going. So we're now, like I say, heading out to the cross-country stack box. The show jumping is there already on. That's something else that I need to have a little look online. Where you get your times for today on eventing schools, you can also find out what time those show jumping course walks are, and then try and figure that into your day. So let's have a little look. So course walks before 9:30, so if we had been a little bit earlier I would have been able to do that. And then 10:31, so 10:30, so maybe when we finish walking the cross country I could then walk the show jumping, and 11:30. So yeah, I think 10:30 is when to aim for walking the show jumping.
There's a shop where I'm going to make Emily spend some money. Always like,
No, I haven't got any.
What do you mean you haven't got any? Well, we could have told me that. I wouldn't have come otherwise. I only come to go in the shop.
Quite a long way from fence. I just can't speak. Quite a long way from the start box, but a nice straight line, but you have got a bit of undulation in the ground there. Whether you can see it or not on camera, but just got to be aware of that. We have got nice flat in front of it, but coming out the start box, staying to the left, hop over that one, and then we're going around on ourselves to go back behind where the start box is. Fence 2, again, nice and inviting. No snacking, Addie, before jumping. Coming around that bend and just making sure again that we get nice and straight. Nice, we've got plenty of room. See it? Jump it nice and square. And then the ropes guide you to go on to fence 3. We've got the warm up over there, so we've got 3 logs, all different heights. I have to admit, I do like a cross-country warm-up when they have got a variety of fences, whereas yes, that is different heights and different thickness of logs, but it'd just be nice to have something that's like a little bit more to look at. But never mind, we know our cross-country warm-up, we do the same every time. Get nice rhythm, make sure I can get her back to me, as Cam would say, check in. And also jumping a few things on angles to again make sure that my eyes in, her eyes in, and she's on her A game. And then always jump one straight, which is nice, and always want to end it, I find, for me, on a good jump. Like a nice straightforward straight jump. Don't be doing last one on an angle that maybe was a bit dodge or something like that. Always finish your cross country warm up so that then you're coming across here going, oh, we just had a really good jump and now we're going to go and smash the course. So now we are on to fence 3, hugging this fence line really, and then coming down. They've got a nice tree there to help guide you in. A little bit of a different looking type of fence, but again, nice and not very wide. Oh, it is the same on the other side, but you don't see that. I'm going to jump over that. That's fine. But no, nice.
Right, I have a question for you. I know you love your questions. So, what time or what fence would be the first fence that you would check your watch at for time?
Depends when my first minute marker is. And the first minute marker is after this fence. So actually I would want to be hearing my beeping. So it beeps 3, 2, 1 beep when it gets to a minute, every minute. So I would want to be hearing that now. Right. And knowing that 1 minute is gone, because you can be 15 seconds under, so that means that you can be a little bit up on time, and I always think it's good to be a little bit up on it, because in case you do have a little mishap, you lose your stirrup or something like that, and you need to allow that extra time. Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah, so that's what I always aim for. So I know that this minute marker is actually when we've landed, probably where those people are right now. But actually I would want to be hearing that 3, 2, 1 around about now, so that I know that I'm over fence 4 and the minute's already done. This is nice, come down that hill. We had this one last time, literally on that hill, and I can remember being a bit scared of it. But yeah, fly over that one.
Jesus, what did I do then? I don't know, I'm climbing over it because I thought there was a step the other side.
First combination, of course, fence 6. I would call this a let up fence. It's a nice steeplechase brush fence. You've had quite a steep down, bit of a steep up, but they should just take that in their stride, fly over and ping.
Oh, we got a little doggy. Hello.
Again, it's brush, it's fine. But again, just using the hill, like that is really steep coming down towards that. So that is just make sure that she is head up and I'm sat back as well. And then you've got to think about your turn on landing. Yeah. Close the outside door, open the gate, I think is the words. So coming down, the camber of the hill is going to make you want to go that way. So it's making sure that my whip will be in my left hand. And just making sure that, yeah, we're turning and you see this fence and pop over that one. So they are numbered, as I've mentioned, I think, in my last eventing vlog. So they are 7 and 8. If we have a bad jump over that, you have got the ability to circle. So you can shout, not presenting, do a circle, maybe around the 90, and then get straight and come for the number 8. So they're not A, B. If they were A and B, you'd have to jump them consecutively without crossing your tracks. But because they are 7 and 8, there's a bit of a challenge in it. Go for it. She's done lots of combinations, tricky ones at Swaycliffe, so I think she will be absolutely fine.
Oh, Olive. Hello. Oh. Hello. I've made a dog friend. What's wrong? She's following me as well. We're going to talk about fence 9.
Fence 9 is nice. Just make sure that you get nice and straight coming down the hill, as the car is going to demonstrate. Maybe that will show actually how steep it is.
It is very steep.
That is quite steep.
I was saying to you as well, wasn't I, that the vlog never shows like how steep hills and stuff actually are. It's very hard to show, isn't it?
You just want this whole vlog to be about Olive, don't you?
What? What are you talking about?
So we would have landed after that.
Oh, sorry, what was that?
We would have landed after that. We would have been down towards the Equirial camera, basically. A bit more down that way with the way that we would have jumped that to be nice and straight. So we probably would be on this sort of line here, which is getting us in line for our fence 10. I've just noticed the bales. I reckon that this jump is going to be sponsored by Horse Age. There's Addie's favourite there, the high fibre. Yeah, so you could end up wandering and then you look back and you think, well, I'm never going to take that line from that fence to that. So you just need to be conscious of that as you are going around.
What, looking back as you're riding, or?
No.
Oh, I was going to say,
Now,
confusing me.
Look back at where you've been, like where you've come from.
Yeah.
So you can see that you would have come from that fence and then you're going to stay down the field a little bit.
Yeah.
And stay nice and straight the whole way along here, aren't you?
Yeah.
But sometimes it's very easily, like, you need to note that you're doing that, because sometimes you can walk a really wacky line and you'd be like, well, I wouldn't do that when I'm riding. So you just need to be conscious of not following the natural line and then ending up the field.
I see.
Yeah. Like, you want to know to do that, because you could jump that jump and then end up down by that hedge and then thinking, well, where am I actually going? But you're not, because you can't stop it. I don't know, that's probably a bad example, but... So this is the reason why you jump fences in the warm-up on the angle, because I think you're going to be wanting to take this one on an angle, but it's just, you don't want to cut it too much, because I don't think you actually need to. I think if you try to aim to be a bit more left of centre, like here, then you should. So I think I want to jump it about there, because then it's not quite, if you jump it from middle to middle, then you're actually slicing that quite a lot. And I don't think you necessarily need to, unless you've got a horse that does run out to the left, then perhaps I'd be slicing it more. But I know what Addie's like, and I actually think if I tried to aim to be here, not jumping it on quite a slice, so just left to centre, maybe a little bit more, and plan that from where you're going to land on this side. So like that. So you're basically jumping left centre to right centre. Does that make sense? You're holding your breath now so that you're not breathing on it. We've just come up a very steep hill, guys. Should have had 3 minutes go up at somewhere on that hill. So
This is the hill.
yeah, as you can see, people walking up it. And then it makes me laugh because this was here last time and it's quite, compared to all the rest of them, but I think they're being kind, the course designer, because you have, like I say, come up a very steep hill. So I think they're just wanting to give you a nice jump just to get you when you're up at the top, and just make sure that their legs aren't too tired. And that's where I'd probably, I think it has been mentioned in vlogs before, but when you're coming up, is just to take your legs off their side, almost leave them be, to let them have that big gulp of air that they'll take. Allow them to catch their breath and get the oxygen back into their muscles before then going, okay, now we've got a fence. So that is what I will do coming up that hill. We're now going from light to dark, I think today, whether the sun comes out or not, but I don't think we're going to be, I don't think it's going to change, to be honest. I think this weather might be in for the day, but if it was to be a nice blue sky sunny day, this is where you would be thinking, right, allow the horses and think that their eyes have got to adjust, and it takes them quite a long time to adjust from light to dark. So you would just want to take that into factors, but it's looking not too bad in there. But again, some horses might find it a bit like, oh, we're in big open space and then we're going into a smaller space. But just being conscious that actually it looks like we've got quite a nice line. Go through here. I don't know what that is, tree funny thing on the left.
Pineapple.
No, what?
Pineapple.
Pineapple.
Looks like it.
Sticking to the right side here. Come up the little lip. So again, looking at the ground.
A very nice, inviting log.
And then a log pile, would you call it a log pile? I don't know. No, fence 14 on the way out. Railed it. Rail, basically. On a nice straight line, you can see it all basically. You can see the ditch, you can see sea. So jump over that one. I reckon we're probably going to be about one stride.
I can't help it, they're following me, guys. It's another set of dogs now. Crunchy. That's good, 'cause I like crunchies.
And then again, coming out, making sure that you get stay nice and straight for the C element. Again, we've got a nice tree there to guide us, but just make sure that all that open space, they don't want to go into it, and make sure that you stay uphill. And then we're coming on to the final couple of fences. Okay, we've now got the water, the penultimate fence, number 16. So you've got to watch where your B part is here. So what I want to do is get to the bottom of that mound and make sure that I am coming around this corner nice and steady to stay to the right hand side, so that we're straight through that water and over B. I am quite fortunate, we know Addie loves her water, so I know that she probably will go just on the edge of it. If your horse didn't quite like water, you might be wanting to go further in, so that then they can't go, oh, I'm just going to go around the flag. But I know Addie will be keen to get in the water, basically. So my aim is to come around that corner, come here, and then get nice and straight for the B element.
I have another question.
Go on then.
Why sometimes do like events put things in the water, like coloured water? We've seen that before, haven't we?
Yeah.
Why do they do that? Like as a scare, or as
I can't answer that.
Oh.
I don't actually know.
Does anybody know?
I don't think it's to scare. I think it's more maybe to... The dyes are supposed to make it easier for horses to read.
Oh, okay.
I believe. I could be wrong, so don't take that as proof. But...
So like if it's really sunny and it looks glassy, it's supposed to help them a little bit.
Yeah, and if it's got colour to it, apparently. But yeah, that's the only really reason. Maybe it'll look too murky without it and the horses don't read it as well. I'm really not sure, but that would be my guess. But what I am loving is that we have got a long old stretch between 16 and 17, the final fence. So I might be coming in a very bouncy canter along here. Or flat out because I'm too slow.
I'm going to go for the first one. I'm going to take a guess.
Oh look, Cindy, you're going to nick all the carrots for the ponies.
Oh my god, no way. Oh wow, they've got 2024. Oh, they've made it all. Chard BE 2024 in carrots. How cool is that?
Susie's kind of event.
It's my kind of event, guys.
But the last fence looks nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks lovely. Oh, sorry, I was talking about fences or carrots.
Show me life, show me love, make a change, time is up. We can wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me life, show me love, show me life, show me love, make a change, time is up. We can wait for better days, but the days won't come. Show me life, show me love, this is all we got. Show me life, show me love, this is all we got. Show me love, show me love, this is all we got. Show me love.
Now our warm-up, I wouldn't say was our worst that we've ever had, but I definitely wouldn't say it was our best. We did have plenty of time, but unfortunately we didn't have plenty of time when it came down to this arena. I literally trotted past the judge and they rang the bell, so it was quite quickly getting in the arena. And as you can see, there's quite a lot going on around. We've got those huts on the right, we've got the sandbags, and there's also mirrors all the way along where the judge is. But she actually came down that centre line really nicely for a 7, but I just feel looking at her, she looks an awful lot more tense than I have seen in previous tests, especially in her neck. She's just shortening in her frame. So we then go on to a 10-metre loop, which I thought the shape of that loop was actually really nice. Hit the centre line where we should have, but there you see she just unfortunately spooked at the sandbag in the corner, so that dropped us down to a 6. Before coming onto this diagonal, where we then do a transition to walk for 3 to 5 steps before X, and it was a little bit resistant into the walk, but coming out of it was nice, and there I feel like she finished off that diagonal really nice as well, and that scored us a 7. a little bit reluctant into canter, so dropped us down to a 6, and then it kind of goes downhill from here. So then give and retake, which was nice, but she then broke in her canter. Thankfully the circle is 1 mark, so that was a 6, and then down here, down the long side and back to trot, we scored a 7. So that's nice that it's 2 different movements, not all together. And then at A, so quite quickly after you've come back to trot, we pick up the walk. And again, I felt her in that corner, just like, I know that sandbag's there. And you can see they're all dotted around, and it was kind of every sandbag I felt her just have her eye on and was looking at. We then do a half 20-metre circle on the free rein on a long walk, or long rein on a free walk. Wow, I don't think anyone's ever said that before. And then pick up the reins at K and into trot at A. So preparing there now, which she trotted nicely, and then we're just repeating what we did on the other rein. So 10-metre loop, and again we scored a 7 for that. Our medium walk and our free walk, we both scored 7s as well, so staying pretty consistent there, thankfully. And then around to change the rein again, and I do feel like she has relaxed now that we've had that bit of a walk. I do think she is looking a little bit more relaxed, but still could do with relaxing quite a bit more. Those walk transitions I don't think were that great, and yeah, we scored a 6.5. Needs to be more forward, could not agree more. Then we picked up canter, much better transition, and scored us a 7, but then unfortunately had a spook again at the sandbag, did a lovely flying change, so we actually went down and scored a 4.5. I wanted to make sure that we had a nice transition up, but again you can just see all that tension, and Addie knows that she's done something wrong, and that can cause her tension as well, and even around there she's just not quite happy. Did the give and retake, that we actually scored a 6, and as the judges put, we're just tense, which is, yeah, totally agree with. And then finishing off the test, we go to B, we turn right, which actually she did a lovely turn there, and then E, you turn left, and we scored a 7 for that, and then can go past the sandbag and it's no problem then. And then we go down the centre line, which we scored a 7 for, and actually for what she can be like down that centre line, the final one, she's actually improving there from previous tests, so pleased with that. And then our halt, we scored a 6, not quite balanced into halt. She did hold it together. We did do all the movements where we were supposed to, but just an awful lot of tension, unfortunately, stealing a lot of our marks throughout that test. But we've had some really lovely tests and marks recently, so bound to have these ones every now and again. So on to the next one. And our overall mark was scored a 35.
Oh dear, that's probably our worst test for a very long time, so it was bound to happen sooner or later, but I think I was so pleased that we were on a surface, but I'd actually rather be in the middle of the field and only have some little white boards around the outside, not have, I don't even know what those little huts were, the poles and the green bags. They were the scariest thing, the green bags and all of the letters. So she held it together because I think there could have been even more spooks in there. And then of course that just caused tension, and that's why she couldn't hold her canters. And it was just a shame. So I am a little bit gutted. But I'm going to be honest, and I'm not usually a doom and gloom. I can kick myself out of things, and I know that, and I can. But there's just that like feeling of like, oh, I'm not feeling it today. I don't know whether it's because it's raining, and it's like, oh, where's our sunny eventing gone in the summer? I don't know, and I'm trying not to put that. Like I say, I'm good at pushing myself through it. I've had a lovely message from Chris, so that's fine, but I am just going to go down. I'm going to do one phase at a time. I'm going to go down, see how I feel after the show jumping, see how she goes on the show jumping, see whether she isn't quite so spooky, gets on with it a little bit more, and then we'll make a call about cross country, but we're not going to worry about that right now. I'm just, like I say, going to take one phase at a time. But I think if anything that we have learned all this season is to trust your gut, and there are some things out there on the cross country to jump which I know she is more than capable. She will absolutely fly around and absolutely love it, but if I'm not on my A game to make sure that we set up correctly for fences and all. I don't want to cause damage to our confidence or her, me, anything. I just don't want something silly to happen because I'm not quite in it. Why I'm not quite in it, I'm not quite sure, but like I say, might just be the rain. Yeah, sorry guys, this is a bit doom and gloom. Like I say, I'm not usually this kind of person, but I'm trying to kick myself up, having a little chill out. Got about half an hour, 40 minutes until we're going to tack her up, and then we'll head down for our show jumping, and we'll just see what happens, see how it goes. Mum's just brought back a calmer for her, see whether that helps. We know that calmers do work with her, so. A bit more of a pasty kind of one though, wasn't it, compared to what we've used before. Very banana-y. She's at it. Oh. Do you want to know the next saga of today? No. The battery's flat on the car. Is it? I don't know. Yeah. Have you got your backpack? I've just checked in Dad's car and he does, so I'm glad you have come. That's the only reason. And the cooler. And the cooler. The calmer. Yeah. Oh, happy days. Yeah, I know. I got in it and it goes to me. What did it say? It said start engine, low battery. I'm like, what? Then I got the key, tried to start it and it's gone. So, yeah. Never mind. Oh, well, you get home.
Mum to the rescue.
Yeah. Yeah, fine. Don't ride in any differently in there to all of them.
She is in for the dressage score of 31.8.
Now, watching this back like a week later, I now know that I do not have a big enough canter, and actually even in our warm-up I didn't have enough canter. And again, another thing that I've learned is not to feel pressurized from hearing that bell go, and I should have circled her before the first fence just so that I knew that she was with me, because unfortunately she did back off it a little bit. So we did have that one down. Then it was a bit of a fighty come back to me before fence 2, the upright, but we did jump over that one clear. We had a nice turn there, and actually she jumps down through this related distance, I think, really nicely. And what we didn't capture in the warm-up was that she was actually quite bucky, which is very unlike her. But again, I just think holding a bit of tension. As you see there, spooking around that corner, only just getting straight before the final fence. And then a bit of a dog leg into this double, which once we actually take off, she jumps through it really, really nicely. It's just the approach. And again there, like, she's really looking to the outside. She's not really around my inside leg. But we got over that one. This is another related distance. A little bit of a weep. I almost chased her a little bit too much for that. And since this, I've had a good couple of lessons with Cam, which has been really good for me. And I feel like now I'm watching this back and you can just see what's wrong. And coming around there, I don't think we got quite straight. And I almost feel like Addie on the last second would have gone if I had asked her, but I simply didn't. I just did nothing. I sat like a potato, and yeah, we just came to a stop, which is just so unlike both of us. And then came round and no problem through it. And yeah, that was entirely my fault. Actually, I'm going to say, hold my hands up and say that the whole round was my fault, not Addie's.
Right, I know I said I wasn't eating McDonald's. I've just got a chocolate twist from Starbucks on the way home. And do you know what else, guys? They talk about Karma trying to like tease me. In the bin, there's McDonald's wrapper and there's also a Coke Zero to wash it down. That would be literally my perfect dinner. So, yeah, I'm not happy about that. That is this camera is very zoomed in, so I apologise. Yes. What have you got?
All day breakfast wrap.
Oh, what's that got in there? Egg, sausage. Oh, hash brown.
I don't think so.
Oh,
Spinach that you'll love.
I like spinach.
Well then how do you not like lettuce?
I really like spinach.
I wasn't quick enough. I wanted to get a photo of you filming the bin. Who films a bin in the vlog? Anyway, guys. I'm soz there's no cross-country content. Oh, I'm a bit out of sorts, I can't lie. I knew I was, and I have trusted my gut. I don't want to injure Addie, I don't want to injure myself. Show jumping, she jumped and she was okay, but she just wasn't I wasn't feeling on my A game, she wasn't feeling on her A game, and I thought it's best to save her for another day. It's a lot harder to build confidence if something was to go wrong than actually just call it quits, load up, head home. But I have to say it's the first time that I have ever withdrawn eventing, and I've been like with Sprite, everything, I have always completed all three. Well, may not have completed the third phase, I might have got eliminated out cross country, but I've never withdrawn, and it feels very, very weird. You can probably tell I've had quite a few tears.
Hey, do you know what though?
Yeah.
First time for everything, isn't it?
I know, but it's gutting. It is gutting, but I've had a good phone call. I've got more phone calls to make because they've all been trying to call me because I think everyone's seen retired or withdrawn on
Well, you've had a good phone
online
call with
scores.
Chris and Tina, haven't you?
Yeah, mum and dad, bless them, coming up to support, and they were really good as well. And like, she has been fantastic, Addie, like every event. And I suppose when the first one doesn't quite go to plan is going to be a bit more of a harder like pill to swallow, is that the right saying? Like,
Yeah,
that sort
sure.
of thing.
Yeah.
But you know that it's going to happen at some point. But I don't know, I just feel very, very, very strange about it.
And you know, it's really good to share this stuff, I think. It's good to share how you feel, and it's good to share that it doesn't always go great, does it? You know, this is eventing.
Yeah.
This is...
And you've got to trust your gut when, like,
Yeah.
well, we've learned with Tina, didn't we? But I don't know, my brain was not in it today, which is so unlike me. And I think with Addie not being completely on her A game as well, probably then made me feel a little bit even worse. But she's probably just picking up from me anyway. But yeah.
So you made the right decision.
Right decision. No cross-country buzz.
No cross-country buzz, but you made the right decision because you, like what Tina said, you're both safe.
Oh, absolutely.
And that's the
And
main
she has
thing.
no idea. She thinks she's had a lovely day out. Although she was a little bit perplexed when she went to load into the trailer. She's like, Mum, I think you're forgetting something. I was like, yeah, soz. I gave in. But yeah, I'm sure there's going to be a few more tears on the way home.
Oh, great. I look forward to that.
I know. I just feel, it just feels really alien-fied to me. That's all. It just feels really odd. Like, I'm usually one that I would, like I said before show jumping, I'd usually kick myself up the bum and I'd get on with it and go, no, we're going. But there was some tough questions out on that course, like that were looking quite big. Maybe it's because my brain wasn't in it, so then I was thinking it was big when actually it wasn't big. But I know what she's like. She's a bit of a trier, that even if we came in and we weren't quite fully on the right stride or got the right impulsion, I still feel like she would try to get over it, and that's when potentially could cause confidence lost and an accident, and it wasn't worth it. But,
Exactly.
yeah, it just feels very weird not to have that cross-country buzz. So we stopped at Starbucks because there's no McDonald's on the way home. Got
Not
breakfast wrap.
that. Not that we're eating it anyway, are we? Well, no, not I'm eating it anyway. I just told the vlog I had a chocolate twist.
Yeah. And also, what did you have for my mum? Have you said that?
Sorry, I think the camera's dying now. It's like, oh look, the battery's going to run out.
Cookies, what?
Look, I might have had 2 cookies and a packet of crisps as well.
And a gold bar.
I didn't eat that. No, that's yours. You bought that from the shop.
And I don't want it.
I might eat that as well.
You can have that.
So, in summary, Emily, you just said you wanted to finish your vlog now, but you were a little bit not really quite sure what to say.
I suppose I'm waffling for waffling's sake, and I don't need to waffle. But you finally got a short eventing vlog.
Well, I don't know. I reckon there's still quite a bit of footage in there.
No.
There's only 18 minutes left on the memory card.
Oh, okay, so it's still over an hour. Oh, wow. Yeah. You're bound to have your ups and your downs, and I wouldn't even call today as a down. It just that it wasn't quite
your day.
No,
and that's it.
No.
You know?
I am gutted not to have my MER, but then I'd rather not have my MER and have a safe horse and a safe rider than go chasing to get that MER and causing us an accident.
Exactly. So you've got to look at the positives.
I know, look at the positives. It's just a little bit hard to
Swallow.
take on board at the moment, but it's fine. Yeah, I'll cry my way home to Cornwall. I don't know why I'm so wet.
Does anyone want to give me a lift
like
home?
that.
Anybody? Anyone around that?
Anyone at Starbucks? I
I
told you should have gone with your my mum and dad. But the car battery also gone flat. Thank goodness we had Dad's battery pack, and they did come up, because
What would we have done if that?
Gone around the lorry park asking for somebody to jump start us.
Do you have jump leads?
No. So I would have been asking, have you got jump leads and can you jump start us? I don't know what's going on with that. Great new car. So yeah, the thing's not being turned off now. It's just going to keep running. Yeah. So I hope you guys have enjoyed that. Listen to your gut. And we'll be back to fight another day.
Yay!
Yay! Yeah, we got a lesson with Cam this week. I'm looking forward to that. I haven't had a jumping lesson in a very long time, so I think I will enjoy it.
Comment below, guys, whilst Emily's got her mouth full, if perhaps this has happened to you before on eventing days, and how you get over it.
Make me feel better.
Make Emily feel better.
Make me not feel alone. I know I'm not alone.
No, you're
I
not.
know we all have that. But yeah. Anyways, thank you as always for watching, and hopefully see you in a more cheery video soon. Bye!
Bye! Oh, we can't see my
Let's get my pony home.